Oh, that is crazy.
Pod with husbands, nigga.
Podding with
This
husbands.
what it feels like to pod with husbands. Niggas got hard
Niggas
outs.
got hard 1 hour for him.
Hey, bro, we
Hey,
started at 7:23. At 8:23, we
Three
better be wrapping this shit up.
shit,
up. That's funny.
nigga, it's 9:23 here, nigga. It's
Yeah,
Oh
8:23
yeah,
exactly.
no,
already,
you,
nigga.
yeah, you, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
going crazy.
yeah, yeah. You really, you putting up numbers, baby.
Hey, why? Hold on. Why my wife look at me and go, "I can't stay in here while you do the pod."
Yeah, why she can't stay in there? Or your hot takes? Okay, never mind.
They ain't got nothing to do with hot takes. I'm gonna be quiet.
Uh,
She already
Yeah,
tell me I talk too loud as it is, man.
yeah,
no,
she
no,
want to she
yeah.
want to monitor your talking, your levels.
Gotta make sure you straight, bro.
Make sure your levels
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Courtney told me
Hey,
you can't just go to the studio. I'm like,
That is funny. If
oh
you
my
said
god.
something, I definitely would have pulled up to the studio.
I didn't know I was gonna get kicked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah, yeah.
I'm saying? I
Yeah, I
said, "What
definitely
we
would
can
have.
do here?" She's like, "You might as well go to the studio." I'm like,
Yeah, we could have pulled up to the studio. That'd have made it easier for me to edit it. I could have just edited it right there and uploaded it for tomorrow.
Shit. What y'all
"I
be
know
doing
for
the
I
everyday
know for next
pod,
time."
fam? What
You
y'all be
said
doing
where
the
we
everyday?
doing the everyday pod? Yeah, right there.
Shit, the everyday pod, the new, you know what I'm saying? Y'all on there talking like this, you know what I'm saying?
No, Seth went there.
2010.
Oh yeah, you ain't hear that one with Seth. Oh, you might have. I did go live that one, but they did a lot of they did a lot of pops talk and shit like
Yeah,
talking about fatherhood and shit and their kids schools and sports and
no,
stuff like
we was
that.
talking about like, yeah, that's the high school,
Yeah,
the
they was talking.
landscape of high school sports in
Yeah, they was talking
general
about real shit.
right
Over here,
now
you know,
is.
you know what time it is now.
Fam, listen, I can't even talk about it, but some shit happened at my daughter daycare, fam.
New direction,
Mhm.
man. The new
New
direction is
direction.
Nah,
kind of different. It's a different pod, man.
they dropped the ball.
Did they?
It
Uh,
was it was my daughter class, but they dropped the ball.
I
Like
would have
when we
dropped
went,
they
That's
ass.
yeah, that sucks, man.
nah, but like to the point where we went to a couple who also got kids there for a barbecue today.
Mm-hmm.
And they told us like they might be losing their license.
Oh, you
Like
good?
we might not be able to go there no more.
Oh, see, I got to
It's the
go
new
somewhere else.
direction.
Shout out to
We don't know.
Noon. Shout out to Numero. We got a date on
See, my wife
oh
just came in and asked
Club,
why.
Club
My
Paradise
wife,
too.
my wife just asked me why I had these glasses on,
Oh yeah,
and
see,
I looked at her and said, "It's the new direction."
yeah, come on now. Yeah, I'm definitely shout my nigga out. Do we got oh they said new streaming or looking. Oh yeah, if y'all see it, nigga, get the discount. Get a $10 discount, man. Shout out to our link, man. Pause.
Yeah, ten
There's a
dollar
link in the
discount.
chat.
Yeah, W's in the
Hey,
chat,
W's in the
man.
chat for the
For the
discount. W's
discount,
in the
man.
chat.
Hey, why? Hey, let me start the pod because I got some questions for Dooch.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
shout
What?
out. What is this? The new? What is it called again, Seth?
The new
Seth
direction.
started that. I didn't start that. New
Shout
direction.
out to the new direction pod.
72 and 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, and I'm cute.
I'm
I'm
Dooch.
and I'm Steph. I'm the like poor version of Tony today.
What you want to ask me, Sam?
I have two hot takes.
Okay.
Go for
One
it.
of them is rooted in rapper shit. That's just gonna
Okay.
take us to the Joey Badass topic.
Okay.
And one of them is rooted in life. Which one would you rather hear?
I mean, I got to hear both of them, so it really don't matter.
Okay. Rapper take.
Okay.
Hip
Is this
hop
gonna be the
fan.
one? Is this gonna be the one that you said in the group?
I'm gonna say that one too. That could lead us to that. This is something I think is connected to that.
Okay.
There are two types of hip hop fans.
Okay.
Or actually, there are hip hop fans describe two different types of artists.
Okay.
Artists,
And
great
rappers.
rappers.
Yeah.
Right?
hmm
Would you agree on that?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
No, it's not
It's
because it's two
stupid.
different things.
Can I finish my take?
Well, go ahead.
It doesn't actually stupid as well. It doesn't make any sense to me because rapping is a type of art.
hmm
So to me, when they say he's a better artist than him, you're just telling me you like him better than the other guy. You like his art better than the other guy
Okay.
because, for instance, somebody
Can I
who raps.
can I show? Can I give you like an example of what they're talking about?
I know what they're talking about. I just don't think it makes sense. Tell me what you
I'm
just telling
about
me you
to
like his
I'm about
art.
to make it. No, I'm going to make it relatable. The difference between Steph and Kyrie.
Is that okay?
They both point guards, right?
They're both point guards. And then what's the
But
difference?
Steph is
A shooter.
and Kyrie is a
Ball
He
handler.
get freaky at the rim. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Two different things. Same position, same all that shit. Two different
Okay.
people.
But Q, hold on, Q.
Kanye and okay.
Like
Can I ask you a question?
Kanye is not the greatest rapper, but he builds
great
a
artist.
vision. Exactly.
Like, I think when they say great rappers, I think they're talking about if you just put them in a room with a microphone and no beat, they
They
just
can
gonna spit. They gonna spit
yeah.
some crazy shit.
See,
Okay.
I don't do
But
that. You know
then,
what I'm saying?
but then but when you're talking about an artist, like for years they said Nas couldn't pick his beats. One of the greatest rappers
When
in the world, but
he kind of dispelled that, say he did that, he do that on purpose, so you can hear
yeah,
his actual words.
you can hear his words.
I
Yeah.
genuinely understand what it means, but to me, it's a cop out
It's
because
not a cop out.
Nas is also an artist. Would you agree with that?
Not more, and not in the say of like Kanye or
He's
what's the other nigga I always talk about? I
good
always forget his
artist.
name too.
He's a good artist, but an elite rapper.
Huh? Not Kendrick. Other dude from LA that you like a lot.
Baby King.
No,
Baby King.
no, the other one.
Or Baby King for Vegas.
No, Flog Nog. Him.
Oh,
Tyler. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they create these visual
Tyler is an
things
artist.
that it goes past the music. They create these worlds.
But to me, though, it doesn't make any sense because it's like if both me and you make music, because we can both agree that both of these people are musicians.
Yeah.
Both me and you in this world, both me and you make music. I make music this way, you make music that way. You look at my music, which is art, and go, hey, you're an artist. And you look at this other guy who clearly puts words together, but that's all you like from him. So you just say he's just a rapper. I understand the concept of what y'all are saying. Okay. It sounds like a cop out to me.
It's not because
it sounds like a cop out. You just like Nas, this guy better.
So hold on. Let's stay on the Nas point, right? When it comes to Nas, like you said, Nas chooses bad beats to make his raps pop.
Which is art, bro. He's still an artist, bro.
Hold on.
He's still an artist.
He's an artist, but he's a better rapper than he is artist. He's become a better artist as time goes on. When he first came out, he was just a great rapper. So let's look at guys like everybody says J. Cole's music is boring up until recently when he started popping out, doing more shit. That's when he became a better artist. Just because a nigga can rap really good,
but some niggas say that Nas got the greatest hip hop album of all time.
One of them. But he was also.
It's a piece of. I listen.
So does Snoop Dogg, but you wouldn't consider him. You wouldn't consider him in the same vein as you wouldn't consider him in the same vein as Nas, though.
And Snoop is an artist because he can play different genres.
Okay, so let me break it down this way.
Yeah, he has done reggae. Nigga that did gospel.
That's artist.
Baby
did R&B.
Listen, I'll shout Snoop out right now. Snoop has the only kids album that I fuck with.
He got a kids album?
He got a kids Wheels on the Bus. London Bridge is falling down.
That's crazy. It's on Apple Music. It's on
Spotify. It's on Spotify for us. Yeah. It's the only one. And he got a couple slaps that ain't like
children's
regular
songs.
Slaps. No, it's like being different, like shit like that, where he getting his shit off.
I'm about to go check that out.
The point I am trying to make is I understand how we as hip hop fans separate the two.
Okay.
Like artists, I think Nas and Kanye. Let's just use that as a core example.
I'm with you.
And we define Kanye as someone who uses multiple different types of mediums to help display his music in a way that is monumental.
And it's the fact that he doesn't write all that stuff either. Get what I'm saying? Because his end goal is not the rap. The end goal is the art of, you know what I'm saying? The finished product.
Yeah, I get that. But to me, the root word still doesn't make sense because
But do you get what I'm saying? And
I
Nas
get
is like soul goal is nigga. I want you to hear these words, nigga.
it's still art though, dude. He is still an artist. It's
Different.
illogical.
It's
We are
different, bro.
using the words incorrectly.
You
what
put
you're
too much
trying to do,
emphasis. Yeah, he
Q.
trying to put too
What?
much
Hold on,
emphasis on it,
no,
bro.
hold on, Q.
You
What you're
thinking too
trying to
much.
do is you're trying to erase subgenres. To me, that's what it sounds like you're trying to do because you want to
Mm-hmm.
just everybody to be. Do you rate Prince and Michael Jackson the same?
Two different niggas. Like for real.
Yes. I don't
Them
like
two
Prince. It's gonna sound
What?
crazy.
But
I'm not gonna
no,
You
say
said
and
you
that's
don't
fine.
like Prince?
I
That's
don't. I
another
don't.
story for another time.
That's a whole different
Let's
conversation.
let's say this. Michael Jackson was a great artist, right?
Yeah.
Because when
I,
songs were brought to him, he made songs pop. He brought stuff to the song. You know what I'm saying? But people would say that Prince is a better artist because he was not only
He was doing
he was
everything.
creating the music, he was
Yeah.
yeah.
creating the music, he was producing it. He did everything.
Just say
So
you like Prince more. That's all you gotta say.
but
Oh, yeah.
I
But I like
don't like Prince. I think Prince is the better artist, but I think Michael Jackson is the better, like,
You gotta put my
if we're
sunglasses on. I'm
talking
talking
about
too
just a
loud.
better singer.
Here's my point. I hear your logic. One, I wouldn't put Mike and Prince in the same vein, only because I feel like
they
But they're
did two
both
different things, bro.
singers, Q.
Prince,
They did the
Prince,
same thing. They did two different things.
but from two different genres. Well, I would argue that Prince is rock, R and
Yeah,
B.
I agree.
He's a little
I agree.
genreless, while I could say that Mike is like pop R&B. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think there are worlds where you could compare when Doves Cry to like I don't know,
Dirty
Billie
Diana.
Dirty Diana or something. Like you could do
Billie
that
Jean,
directly,
yes.
but I feel like the comparison is a little bit obscure. While I feel like
And I feel like comparing
Basquiat and Van
Nas,
Gogh,
but
Basquiat and Van Gogh, right?
I feel like you're
Are they both
comparing
not painters?
Nas,
They
comparing
both are
Nas to
painters,
Kanye
but
is the
you
same thing.
know that they are two different people, fam.
And you know that their style is different.
You can directly compare
There you go.
Basquiat to Van Gogh with two
But
different styles, right?
exactly,
Styles,
and
though.
that's what we're talking about.
No. That's not what it said. What it said is that you think that Nas is a better rapper than Kanye is. But
Exactly.
Kanye is a better artist. The logic that I am saying is that they are both artists. You just like Kanye's finished art product better than Nas's because he only does one thing really well. So just say you like
rap.
Kanye, but just say
Get what I'm saying, and that's rap.
And that
Kanye doesn't rap well. That's why we don't call him a rapper. We call him an artist because he's creating the art of the thing, not the raps.
And what I'm saying, brother, is I understand.
See, I'm not about to go to your second take, bro, or go to the Joey Badass thing, fam. Because we're gonna spend 20 minutes talking about talking in circles.
Yeah, that's my first take. The street's gonna agree with me. That's cool.
Fam, move the mic back, fam. We can hear you, fam.
My bad. This is great. This is great.
Why you acting like this? Because Tony not here, fam.
See, Tony was talking shit that the twin pod couldn't be the twin pod without him.
But that's what I'm saying. You making it that, fam. Just be a normal self, fam.
Twin pod be cracking.
Be a normal self, fam.
All right, take two. Keep that same energy is maybe one of the worst things that ever happened to Black culture.
Why?
Because it allows us not to grow and continues us to be the same person that we used to be.
No, but it's not the fact that the person that's saying that can't grow. It's the fact that when you on that side, stay there. Or when you feel that way, stay there though.
And that's my point.
Nah, bro. It's the fact that nigga, nah. And nah.
See, but why?
Because, bro.
Your refusal.
Because niggas that do that, bro, they do that knowing that they could switch up and come back, and it's stay there.
But I think that it is context. I think it's okay to switch back as long as you acknowledge your wrongdoing.
But that's the point. Niggas will never admit their wrongdoings.
Yes, we do because we do
No, niggas just be wanting to jump back on the board and like, oh yeah, Melissa, I was there the whole time. Like, nah, G, you wasn't, fam. Now apologize and maybe you could come back on this side.
this. But see, that's my point. My point is that let me just speak about me
Because it
and
started, women started saying that shit, like keep that same energy, and they right, bro. Like, if you feel that type of way, bitch, stay on that side, because you know that they don't want to. All right, fam, I'm talking too much.
The point. What's funny is you said I couldn't get you to argue, but the point
I'm not arguing with her. I'm just saying why they say it. Why women started that shit.
The point I'm trying to make is that I mean energy is crazy, right? And sometimes you say things that I say things all of the time that I didn't mean to say. And I
all we asking, he said that saying keep that same energy is what's the downfall of black people.
No, of one of the worst things that's ever happened to black culture.
Oh, okay, one of the worst things that's happened to black culture.
These are just my hot takes, by the way, Seth. These aren't real. These
I feel you. I can't call that.
But I told them the reason why they say that is because people don't apologize before they try to come back with a different energy. They just try to come back with a different energy.
People shit on you. People shit on you, and then just try to walk back around like, oh,
I was there the whole time. Yeah,
I didn't say nothing bad about you, cuz. It's like, no, like, or if you talking a lot of shit about me on the internet, don't see me in person.
Exactly. That's all it be, Q. Niggas don't be wanting to apologize. That's all it is, man.
So I agree that part of keep that same energy is that, but another part of keep that same energy is you're holding me to who I used to be and to who I am today. I think here's another hot take.
Go ahead.
And I'm not talking about me when I say this, but let me whisper it. When you've been with a woman for a very long time.
Oh, so you're speaking to a specific point.
I'm talking about all things, all relationships.
So you're speaking to a specific point.
I'm talking about all.
Yes, Kayla.
Sometimes she will hold you to who you were 15 years ago. 10 years ago.
Apologize, bro. Apologize then, bro.
Even after an apology. This has nothing
to do you apologized 15 years ago.
Even this has nothing. I'm not talking about me, by the way.
Okay.
These general takes, brother.
Okay. I don't know. You bringing specifics into it, bro.
You were saying me. It's a lot of me and
and giving specific years and shit. Like, okay.
Yeah, bro. Like
these are my hot takes. Do you guys have any hot takes you guys want to share with the world? They got to be hot.
Like, I just heard this take from one of the foodie guys, Primetime or some shit like that. That one of them. He said, let me quote what he said because I'm it's definitely gonna be a hot take because niggas. I'm on his side with it, low key.
How you keep the same energy then?
Huh?
How you keep that same energy?
I'm gonna keep it. Nigga, pause. Prime time. Damn, I don't know. I think this dude. No, that ain't him. Damn, dog. I don't want to misquote the nigga. Well, his take was that y'all be gassing New Orleans food is mid at best.
Never been there.
Oh, I've been there, man. And I think my problem was I went to all the tourist place and I need to go to the hood.
You need to go.
That's where I need to be at.
So where do you rank your cities when it comes to food? Best food you ever had? Houston won.
Houston is up there for sure.
Houston.
Same. I got Houston up there too.
Houston's up there. It's up there.
Chicago was the hidden gem.
Yeah, Chicago was up there too.
Chicago is my number one.
Chicago's up there. I just had some food in Dallas. It was all right. I ain't gonna cap.
Food was all right too when we went. I ain't gonna lie.
It was all right. I had a smorgasbord of food. I had burgers, wings, fish. Shrimp
LA was
gumbo.
LA was overrated.
I think Atlanta's overrated.
I might agree with that too.
I
No,
think
except for that place we went to.
Atlanta can be fire,
You
but
got to pick your spots. That one
But
spot in
Atlanta,
Decatur that we went to, it was in the hood though. That's what I'm saying.
I think Atlanta is overpriced. I don't necessarily know if it's overrated as far as like how you rate the food taste.
Yeah,
But if you're talking about the price,
price. Yeah, okay.
when it price with paired with how the food
Good deal.
tastes,
Yeah, exactly.
like then it's like, hey fam,
God damn.
this
But
good,
it
but this
ain't
ain't
this.
$24.99 good.
Yeah, for real.
$40 park for $40
I got
parking.
another one,
Mhm.
fam. We as black people have to stop charging black people so much to get in their club,
Yeah.
bro. Before I got this is before I got in. No, this is before I got into the club. $23 for parking, $30 for men, and $20 for women to get in.
This ain't texture.
No, this ain't
Bro,
Blackwater Street. This ain't Brownstone. This ain't Link. This is like
This Dallas?
it's free to get in. This was Dallas, yeah. Food was phenomenal though. I had to bake the baked potato with the ribs and the brisket on top. Like I ain't taking no picture of it, but it was fire.
That's how you know it was real.
No, it was real.
think
Right?
I think black people got to stop trying to get back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like
It is. Yeah.
I feel like they wherever they can make the biggest margin to come up, and they know people to pay for it, that's what they do. So like door, that you're not charging anything. Like you don't get anything with the door.
Yeah.
So niggas is just getting a free $20 a head off a person. Yo, hookah is $50. Why is hookah 50 everywhere
50.
you go now?
50.
I don't
And
go out
hookah
much.
is
Except for
don't-
living room. Shout out to living room. They got like a price. It goes up as the night goes on. So I think they start at 15 or 20, and it goes up from there as the night goes on.
Let me ask you this question.
and you
Do
gotta stop
we-
charging based on it being cracking.
Do
With you.
do white people or do PWI clubs or bars do the same
Mhm.
thing?
No.
No, not
Like,
at all. They prices, they price.
They want you to come in and spend the money with, you know what I'm saying? Get drunk with that 50 to $60 that you just spent at the door.
I think black people
Like I spent
play,
before I even got in, I just spent the whole night worth of shit.
but bro,
Really?
black people play on black people's need to not feel cheap or broke.
Man, I'm broke, baby.
So
Oh,
so
wow.
black people
I'm
will say,
broke, baby.
oh, shots of Henny is $20.
Oh, I just did that,
You get what
bro.
I'm saying? But like they'll say
I
shots
had
of
a
Henny are
double.
$20.
I had a double shot of Don Julio Reposado and a Corona with a lime. It was $38.
Yeah, that's
So look,
crazy.
they
Why
they,
you
they
do
say
that?
that, but check this out.
I'm
Soon as you
tired
say
thinking
something,
about it.
but soon as you say something like, man, that's a little pricey, they be like, damn, you ain't got it. If you can't afford to go
That's
out, you shouldn't be out.
crazy.
But I can go to
$38 for a double
I can go to a white bar and get a double shot of like Crown Apple for $8.
bro. $38 for a double shot of Don Julio, which ain't even real tequila no more. Now I'm found out.
What is it?
They don't use agave. They use
They
some
don't
like
use
sugar
agave.
added. Yeah, they use some sugar additives or some shit like that
Mhm.
now.
Is it fire?
Nah, I'm about to. It's gonna be Todos Las Dias for me, fam. No, oh the real, dog. $38. I was like, y'all got it today because y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? My people in here, so
We could go.
That make you
we
not
could
want to
go-
stay there though.
that's what I'm saying, fam.
I don't
White
get how
people
y'all
have
feel
the
going out like
white people have
I want to get
the
drunk here
business, yeah, like they make you feel like you want to stay there and keep drinking, but they just don't have the music. Black people know if I'm
or the
playing,
hookah.
yeah. Black people know if I'm playing I got hookah, I'm playing hip hop, niggas will
Yeah,
come in.
they gonna stay.
They
Niggas
It's
try
will
a
to
spot.
stay.
force you. They
Yeah,
try
It's
to
a spot
force
in
you into the
Atlanta, though.
table.
It's a spot in
yeah.
Atlanta. You ain't got to go through all the rigmarole. You can get all that though.
It's a lot of spots in Houston that are you can just maneuver how you need to maneuver. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get in, get out, have a great
Like
time.
they got like BYOB spots that be cracking. You know what I'm saying? So And I think probably $10 get in, $5. Just got to pay for your chasers and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. So listen, we could go two ways. We could go Rim and Pap, or we could go this Joey Badass.
I mean, we can knock out the Joey Badass because it's real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think we talked about it a little bit last week and shit.
Did we? We talked about it. We talked about.
I thought we did. If we didn't, we could knock it out real quick. It ain't that much. I mean, kick their ass. Like, what else is there to say? Kick their ass.
Dude, just set it up. Like, just what is going on with Joey Badass right now?
So it started off after the Drake and Kendrick beef. Joey Badass at the top of the year put out a song called "The Ruler's Back," where he started with the kind of like the shots, talking about how the West Coast, too much West Coast dick licking, which was a playoff or some shit that Jay said. And I guess niggas took offense to it. They niggas shot back and forth for a little bit. Then 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, they dropped a freestyle with Joey Badass, Big Sean, and Ab-Soul, where he took another shot. And then from that, I'm sure that Ab-Soul let the niggas know that the shit was coming out and what he said.
The shit was coming, yeah.
Yeah. So right after the shit dropped, Rayvon dropped a diss track, and then Daylight dropped a diss track, and then they've been going back and forth all week.
And
Ass Cheeky
and Reason.
No, Reason dropped his after Joey Badass did a response to them, and he put he had the bar about the reason, like you gonna get dropped, and I'll be the reason, because Reason got dropped from TDE type shit. So they've been going back and forth. He been kicking their ass. He introduced or he brought in tagged in Lux, Loaded Lux for Daylight.
Lux went crazy too.
Man, what?
Lux did go crazy.
So he been kicking their ass all week, and then so it's been a bunch of niggas from I've heard a bunch of niggas from New York dropping some good shit, like being introduced to Kai Cash or shit like that. Like I thought that nigga was dope too. I wanted to go listen to his album. The album was fire, and he signed to Drama now, DJ Drama.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. So that was I think that was good for him as being a up and coming artist to put his name in there. Now niggas looking at him, and there's, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a booster. I just seen he just dropped another freestyle over the Kanye West on the Preacher Man joint. So
somebody said they waiting on. So let me ask y'all think Kendrick gonna come out and play?
Nah, he chilling.
No.
I just seen that the nigga, he won't even let the niggas that's on the songs come, you know what I'm saying, do their parts and shit, bro.
Listen,
in LA.
What you mean?
I can't do this.
The niggas that's on the songs on GNX, they didn't get to perform their verses, nigga.
Oh, what you call did Peekaboo?
Why not?
He did Peekaboo.
I don't know.
He did Peekaboo.
You asked Quincy. Ask Quincy.
No, a couple of them did. Let me hold on. Let me have the floor for 2 seconds.
You think Drake would do that? You think Drake would be in Atlanta and not bring out Thug or any of the niggas that he, you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick did, bro. I think you're mistaken. I think you saw.
I've seen the video, bro. The nigga was in the crowd singing and rapping his verse, bro.
But the Peekaboo nigga was on stage. I just saw it. I'll send you the video. Can I respond to this whole thing? I'll respond to this whole thing. So, and I want to renege a little bit.
No, renege. Yeah, clean it up.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah, exactly.
I did hit Gooch and Tony and say on a work day too. It was bad. Like this was like 1 o'clock during a work day.
Yeah.
I don't get this Joey Badass. To me, it's not good.
He said it was mid. And I told him he's just not listening to the words. He trying to catch a vibe and shit. Like, bro, it ain't that
even more mid.
He wanted him to be a better
But this is what I told him. I told him to put his URL ears on, bro. Like, you don't be saying that when you be listening to fucking Lux and them in the battle with no beat. You find out what's going on then.
So dude, let me respond to that directly, and then let me go back to my initial point.
Go ahead.
You sound like the niggas who was telling me when I was saying that Drake, that Grease Drake, overseas Drake, when everybody was like, you got to be in Greece to hear it, you got to be in Hawaii to hear it. You sound like you sound like somebody's
it hit different when you in the element.
It does, but I fucked with it regardless. But let me just fit.
No, I fuck with it too. But when you in the element, it hit different.
Yeah, you was on the boat. You was on the boat. I know.
Yeah, I was there. And it hit different.
The point that I'm making is that one, I think that my initial Joey Badass take was wrong. It's better than I thought it was, but it's not better than Reason's song, and it's not better than Ray Vaughn's song.
Why is it not better?
And like, listen, you're gonna test me, and let me just get my points
across.
I'm
just asking you a question, bro.
I think that Joey said a lot of cool things, but that's it. It was nothing more than just words to me, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And it has to be more than that. And then I said,
in a rap battle, it has to be more than just words.
Exactly. And I've already had this conversation with Duce. Duce had a great.
So you want him to make not like us is what you're saying.
Let me finish my point, Duce.
Or back to back.
I said this exact thing to Duce. I said name a rap battle that didn't have slaps to it, and he said one right away, which was Push, Story of Adidon. But in response to that, there are only a few. Pac slaps. No Vaseline slap.
That was not a slap, bro. They was not playing it in the club, bro.
Ether slap.
Not played in the club. It was not a slap.
Those were not slaps.
Slaps. That's what I'm saying. Not like us is a slap. Back to back is a slap.
Slap. What's the Pac one?
You just said it, fam. Hit him up. That's not a slap.
Slap.
It's not a slap. Bro.
The song, none of those. So what Dude says, words is enough.
He just did. Now you gotta stop. He redid. Hit him up. That one a slap.
That's why I reneged at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Some of them were slaps, but I still don't. And then I also realized too, with a part of my renege is this was for the heads more than it was not.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It went for it went for pop culture, bro. This is for niggas that listen to lyrics.
No, it was for the niggas that like reading dictionaries. Let's just say that out loud.
That's crazy. It's crazy that gaining knowledge is a knock for black people. That's crazy. Listen to what you said. Listen to what you said.
Hold on, fam.
Dude, I didn't say gaining knowledge is a knock. I don't.
You heard him, Seth?
Seth, can I get my point across?
Bro.
Can I get my point across?
No, because you be yapping sometimes and your point don't be pointing. And that shit be pissing me off. Q. Like, my nigga, I love you. And sometimes I be wanting to let you finish, but sometimes you gotta get cut the fuck off.
Nigga said his point don't be pointing.
Like, dog, that shit be like dulling out. It don't never get to that point, bro. That shit be like a thumb.
That's love.
Hold on, man. Let me go get this.
That's love.
No, I'm saying, bro, like, Hit 'em Up wasn't a slap. That's not. No, it wasn't. How was that a slap? It was not a slap. That was nothing but a diss song. Got Yourself a Gun was not a slap. None of these are slaps. The only slaps are like back to back, like you said. Not Like Us is a slap. Hit 'em Up never. I don't even know if Hit 'em Up charted like that. Ether is not even a slap. It wasn't even a single.
Define.
So it's not a slap.
What does slap mean to you? Because I think we have different definitions of slap.
So to say a song is a slap, that means you're in, like, the beat is over fire. Everybody's jamming to it.
And Ether definitely wasn't a fire beat at all.
Well, first of all, you got a hit and then there's slaps, because that means you're elevating even further. A song could be a hit song without being a slap.
That's a fact.
Give me an example.
A song that's a hit song and not a slap?
Yes.
What's a real good song out right now that's a hit song but not a slap?
They're all slaps, brother.
No, they're not. Nah, because let's go to Jay. We could even say what?
What's a hit song that's not a slap?
A hit song that's not a slap. That became a hit, but it's not a slap.
Let me look at this.
We talking about
Dr. Dre and them. Hold on, Dr. Dre and Eminem had a few hit songs together that wasn't slaps.
Differences?
That wasn't a slap. Choices is not a slap. These choices, I hear them, and when they talk, I'll follow. You mean to tell me that you were slapping that bitch, Q?
First of all, when you say it like that, it sounds minuscule. This shit was crazy. It was a great song when it was out, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
When you say it like that, bro,
that was not a slap.
Make you sound whack.
That shit was not a slap.
2025.
But it was a hit song. It charted, but it wasn't a slap.
It was a slap back then, bro. It was.
Bro, it wasn't a slap. Nobody was running around like saying, nobody was requesting that in the club.
Teddy Swims Lose Control. That is not a slap.
That is not a slap. That's a great song.
That's a hit song.
That's a hit song like a motherfucker.
First of all, we were talking about rap music.
Oh, we just talking about rap. Okay. We just talking about
if we're just talking about rap, then we're talking about.
And I think that's a slap, by the way.
I don't think that Anxiety song is a slap, but it's a great song. It's a hit song.
Wait, no,
the Doechii shit.
That's also not rap. She's a rapper.
You know what song is a hit but not a slap right now? That song, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Oh, that's Leon Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit song right now, but that's not a slap.
That's a slapper dapper, bro.
That's not a slap.
This
nigga said a slapper dapper. That nigga said a slapper dapper.
That is not a
what
slap,
is
that?
Dude put so I think we can agree to disagree on what's a slap and what's not a slap.
Because it's all opinions.
Yeah, I define
like I just see you thinking that song is a slap. Look at you. That song fits you.
Yeah. Listen. I define slap as something that is
my fault. I mean, I keep burping like a motherfucker.
Undeniable.
It's undeniable a little bit. It stands the test of time too.
Oh, what's name got a song? But that's he kind of like singing on there. I was gonna say Chicken. The song, the girl song that he got out. That all the girls are fucking with.
Listen, man, and I'll be wrong on this, but I do think that, and let me be respectful when I say this. There's a lot of us who like rap music, and I feel like I'm on another side of somebody who also likes rap music, and I don't like listening to music, and this is gonna make me sound even stupider, but like I don't like to think. It's something that I like do in my non-thinking time, not in my thinking time. But a lot of us like to treat music in a way where they like almost like taking mental notes of like, that's what he said, that's what they said. And if I have to do that, that means that this song usually isn't for me. Now, if it happens, right? If it happens for me naturally, where I'm like, oh, I noticed he said this without even thinking about it, that to me says that he's doing something.
But Q, to let me rebuttal that. But going into songs, like there are certain artists you're expecting certain things from. Like you go into a Kendrick Lamar song probably with your ears a little more open. So when you're going into
I like
if I'm going to, but if I'm
he like the sound effects. He like the sound effects.
If I'm going into a song by a battle rapper, I know it's like
it's gonna be overwordly. It's gonna be wordy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in listening. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna walk into certain songs listening a different way. Like I'm not going into a Bone Thugs and Harmony song expecting to understand everything they're fucking saying.
Come on now.
Because they're about to rap fast as shit. But if I go
into
a song,
and they're gonna have harmony.
Yeah, and if it's like going into a Jay-Z song. Like back in the day, you would probably hear a little stunting with some bars. Now he giving you grown man shit, and now you listening with a different ear. You going to different songs, listening for different things. Like I don't listen to Big X the Plug, expecting him to blow my mind with soliloquies and fucking
and double entendres and shit like that. Yeah.
I'm going into Big X the Plug to hear some Texas music that just got a nice bass and it bang, and he gonna probably say some slick shit. But I'm not looking for him to blow my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all see that Instagram post they was talking about D-Lo, Boss Man D-Lo new song, How It's Gonna Sound with the gay allegation? Hold on, I gotta play it though. That shit is
See, where did these gay allegations come from with that?
He's supposed to have DM'd a gay dude.
I mean, shout out to JP. That nigga did it. I mean, he's straight. And that nigga ain't nowhere near as popular as Boss Man D-Lo.
Hold on, here you go. Hold on, fam. Hold on.
This shit. AI.
Hell no. No. This is not okay. That's all I gotta say, baby. Boss Man ain't No, boss man, I ain't gay, baby. Bad bitches only. I do not go both ways, baby. Y'all believe anything? Man, I'm messages so fake, baby. I ain't never gave my number out to no nigga. I'm a real street nigga. Yeah, I R.I.P. niggas. I am not Diddy. I ain't got no time to freak niggas. Yeah. I ain't got no time to freak niggas. Bitches big dog.
Oh
Niggas got
shit.
me pissed off. Nigga, y'all don't believe what
Oh
so a nigga
shit,
wearing lip
bro.
gloss. Nigga, like a 9-5, that pussy trying to get off. Yeah. You can't expose me, baby.
Yeah.
Niggas just be trolling, baby. All my bitches know me, baby. Tell my bitches blow me, baby. If I'm a bitch, then show me, baby. Who was
Ooh.
walking out of the club with 80
Ooh.
racks just
He
like I
getting
stole,
off
baby?
though,
I'm not
dog.
a girl.
God,
Bitch, I
why
ain't
she
gay, don't
going
worry,
crazy?
nigga. I like girly girlies. If you a man, if you a man, that's scary, nigga. Cause I don't want no parts in it, nigga. Dogs posting shit, y'all shit, nigga. These only fuck with all bitches.
Oh my
Dog, black people don't take shit serious.
god. Dog, I
No,
swear to God.
creative, bro. Let me
That
let me.
shit is
Dog,
funny because he's spot
niggas don't take,
on, dog.
but niggas don't take I think that's my hot take, dog. We gotta start taking shit more serious.
Yeah, dog.
These
We don't
niggas,
take
bro, them niggas escaped from that New Orleans prison, bro, and niggas started putting in parlays on who was gonna
Nigga,
get
I saw
caught.
it. I only saw it because of you said, nigga, you was the main one saying
And my
the one nigga
parlay
was
is good. I
what?
know
What
the
parlay?
the 10 niggas who escaped from Louisiana prison. I got my money on Derek, nigga.
He's still out there?
Yeah, Derek still, hey, he
No, them
good.
niggas just got, bro. I seen a video. Them niggas just roaming the streets, bro. Like, bro,
Them
just
niggas
go back,
chilling,
bro.
bro. Bro, no,
Nah.
folks. We gotta, hey, and myself included, we gotta start taking things more serious.
Dog.
Black people are here a tornado coming and make a status like, well, guess I'm gonna call in. Like, ooh, storm got me. Black people will make a post talking about, ooh, I'm about to call in, talking about I'm in the tornado. Like, come on, cuz we gotta
Oh
stop
yeah.
this shit, bro.
Yeah, no, we do got to be more serious, bro.
Like we can't. I guarantee it was niggas that came up with that 100 men versus a gorilla shit. Like, why are we think? Why? Like, what do black people really be doing? That
Yeah, bro.
we
like
are
you
because
said,
we
we
did a whole
creative.
everybody.
We
We
creative,
created
bro. We
Yeah,
creative, bro.
we created a bunch of shit, bro.
We are the wave, bro. Niggas is
Speaking
except for
of
Joey.
speaking of
Except for Joey Badass.
no, I was about to say speaking of battle rappers and shit like that, Papoose and Remy. Just
Oh man,
hop into that.
like this nigga left one ugly bitch for another one.
see, we got first of all, I'm not mad. First of all, Remy's not ugly.
She got her days. She look good.
Okay,
Remy's
I'm
ugly.
sorry.
I don't
Before
think
the
she's
money,
ugly.
before the money.
I don't think she's
Of course,
ugly at all.
Did you see all? Did you see all they before pictures, nigga?
Yeah.
Before the money pictures, nigga. Come on, cuz.
But that's
Stop
everybody,
it.
bro. Everybody be looking beat up before the money and shit.
Oh,
Clarissa
man,
Shields
thank
just
you.
can't dress.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a boxer. She's a boxer. But the
Oh,
interesting part
somebody
about
said something about that. Hold on, I got y'all. Somebody said
the,
something
the,
about that shit too. Keep talking. Keep
the
talking.
interesting part about that is they both clearly have types, and they
Yep.
both got like lesser versions that societal beauty standards would say.
No,
Whether it be Clarissa Shields or
but
with the Easy to Block Captain, like yeah, like you look like a worse version of Papoose, bro.
Remy
And
left a rapper for a worse rapper,
yeah.
but Papoose married a better fighter.
Come on now.
Like he got with a better
No,
fighter. So
he
really,
married a fighter instead of the shooter.
yeah, he got with a fighter. He got with somebody that uses his hand. He like aggressive bitches,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could also argue that she's younger and has potential and more a cap to make more money. Like you could argue that.
I got a video of a woman
yeah.
kind of holding Remy accountable. Hold on, here you go.
When y'all are with them, these men don't be bad dads and horrible boyfriends and husbands, and he never bought me anything. I was the one paying all the bills. That's not what y'all be saying when y'all are in relationship with these men. But the moment that these men leave because they're tired of your mistreatment, they're tired of your poor character, you're cheating, whatever it is that these women be doing to these men, the moment that these men leave, then y'all want to assassinate these men's character. Now all of a sudden his little. Now all of a sudden he never treated you well. He was verbally abusive. He didn't pay no bills. Watching Remy Ma and Papoose go through really sad because we thought they were the epitome of black love, right? But what's happening right now is what happens in a lot of relationships. Everything is great until you don't get your way. Everything is great until you think that the grass is greener on the other side. And then you get over there and you realize that grass was sod and it was fake. I think that's what's happening. I think Remy Ma thought that she was going to be able to have an amazing life wherever she had been canoodling at. And when she got over there and realized, this ain't what I thought it was, you tried to slide back over there to Papoose. And Papoose said, no, Ma, I'm happy. I done moved on. You had multiple chances. I'm done. And because she can't accept accountability for losing a good man, now she has to paint this man like he wasn't a good man. I believe Papoose.
Come on now.
And when I hear a lot of women assassinate the character of the man that just a few months ago they were madly in love with, I fully believe that you did something and now you are regretting your decisions. So instead of you just being like, yeah, I messed that up, you got to make yourself the victim.
Oh, man. My
He
take is
about the cake. Come on now, throw it on. Throw it on.
My
throw
take
it on and pander.
This is not a pander. My take is a little bit different because I kind of believe Remy and Pap, but I believe it's none of my business. So for one, it's none of my business.
What do you believe? Wait. What do you believe of Remy? And what do you believe of what Pap said?
I think Pap wrote a couple verses.
Fam, explain what you.
And I think
he wrote a couple verses about what?
Did you hear what Pap said? He said he wrote a lot of her records.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying I think I believe.
Well, I'm talking about their relationship. So so that was the reason that's the reason to break up with her. Is what you saying?
No, I think that her being fed up and why she's being fed up is probably true. I think
that's what I'm asking you. What did she say she was fed up with?
I don't remember the specific thing. Do you remember exactly what she said?
You said this, bro. You said you believe her.
I remember hearing it and saying, "Oh, that made sense."
Oh, no. See, that's how I know you be pandering, bro. Oh yeah.
Let me say my point. I think that both of them. One, I don't think it's any of our business. Two,
I'm with you on that.
I think that
we got to stop saying it's any of our business when we not saying the shit that like makes sense. Like that's something we got to stop doing. That's what we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop saying that it's not our business, bro. Because you're absolutely right. But the world is talking about it, Q. So all that it's not our business shit is out the window.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that logic. That makes sense. But I think the part of it that bothers me more, and the reason why this is the thing, is that their brand was Black Love. And I think
exactly
we talk about the idea that we all have brands, and then the minute, keep that same energy again, the minute your brand becomes the exact opposite of whatever you claimed it to be, this thing happens.
No, they didn't claim. Oh, they did. They did do the rap Lil Cypher thing talking about Black Love. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say we deem them like Black Love and Goals and all that shit.
Yeah,
but they did do a freestyle. I remember doing a freestyle saying that shit.
I mean, he held it down when she was in prison. Like there are things about that too, but it's like when we start like advertising our relationships in a way where the minute something goes wrong in our relationships, it is pick a side happens.
But this is the keep the same energy that people, instead of saying like, okay, maybe this shit wasn't as good as we made it out to be. Instead of saying that, niggas just tear each other down and shit.
But the issue that I have with it though, Ducci, is we're all in real relationships. Real relationships are not what you see on Instagram. Real relationships are work. And when they don't work out, usually they don't work out because you stop working or one of you stop working.
Okay, Q. Now you pointing, Q. Come on.
I agree.
But my issue is more or less clearly.
But don't when it work out, try to make me seem like I'm not the person that, like she just said, not the person that you just loved like 2 years ago.
That goes into that is none of my business.
It don't matter if it's your business, bro. Don't do it.
None of our shit. It is. You're right.
But to Seth's point, when you make it my business by telling me, of course,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
But I'm talking about even before that. It's clearly meant from
Like you can even feel that way, bro. But me as a person that I don't know either one of you, knowing this information is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It makes me. It
Like
makes me
don't make it when y'all was together. This oh my god, this is the epitome goals and all that shit. Now that it ain't that, like now it's just the worst thing ever. Like no, it wasn't. But shit, nigga, we have ups and downs, fam.
Yeah, relationships.
That's relationships,
My
bro.
problem with it is at one point it was very loud about Remy while
Exactly.
Poos was trying to be quiet.
Exactly. Same shit with Shump and Tiana Taylor.
And what the ugly part about all of this is, like, the ugly part about all of this is, she's dating a new battle rapper, so no matter what, they're gonna say something about it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna get
Other battle
exposed
rappers are
even.
gonna say
Other
something.
battle
Yeah,
rappers have been cooking,
oh my
have been
god.
like cooking, like
Right,
Easy the Block
she
Captain,
right there too. Like you can't say nothing. What you gonna say?
like smoking them with, like, talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I would love to say it ain't our business, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just let them handle that shit. But when every time you turn around, something new is coming out. Remy is going
Yeah,
live all of a sudden. And like
yeah,
she said, they were so in love. He held her down while she was in prison. And now all of a sudden he the worst nigga in the world. He this, he
exactly.
that.
They're just going through their woes, but like I
Yeah, they're
almost
going through their
understand
roles,
the
but like you
idea.
said, Q, what you're saying is keep that. We were talking about to keep that same energy.
That's
This
what I
is
don't
the
believe
point.
in.
This is to your point. People change, and now
People don't.
we have to accept that Remy ain't who we thought she was,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and we have to accept that we don't know exactly what Papoose is thinking because he still hasn't really come out and said anything.
He really hasn't.
Only person he really ran at was Easy, and
And
that's
now
because
and he explained why he did what he did to Easy
but even after he punched that nigga or hemmed him up, he didn't come out and talk about it.
at
Other
all.
battle rappers did.
Mm-hmm.
Papoose was quiet the entire time about it, and then Easy opened up his mouth about it in the battle.
Yeah,
And when he did that, that's when Papoose started saying something.
yeah,
Fam, what Papoose has been trying to move about this like a grown man.
yeah.
And I honestly believe that Remy probably would have been just as quiet, but because she's put in the situation dating a nigga who is still on the battle rap scene, she's getting
Mm-hmm.
exposed for a lot of shit that she wasn't prepared to get exposed for. And now
Exactly.
she's scrambling a little bit.
Now you
Do I
got to
think
save face.
Papoose? Yeah, do I think Papoose is completely like innocent? Fuck no. I would be a fool to say that. But I
Yeah,
don't believe that he's everything that she's painting him to be right now.
yeah,
But
Yeah,
and
that's why I started off by saying that both of
yeah,
them are probably lying and telling a little bit of truth, but it's still I don't know. I think I blame social media.
hey,
that
and
I
nigga said,
blame
I
everybody.
don't know.
dog. Hey, look, I'm
I
with
blame the
you
fact
on
that
it
everybody
though.
has live on their phones right now. Everybody can go has a live TV network in their pockets
No,
to
that's
the
a
point
fact.
that they can say,
Mhm.
or even the fact that you can post words and that the world can see those words in a matter of seconds is also the issue too. So it's like this problem won't stop just because of the technology we have in our pockets,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me
Q.
never want to post because
Hey, Q.
it's like nobody
Don't
Let
needs
me
to
say
know.
post,
this.
don't post in, nigga.
Q. Let me say
Post
Post them
the
this.
bad.
feet. Post them feet,
Q.
nigga.
Yeah,
Q.
shout
Let
out
me
to the
say
feet
this.
pics.
You an Uncle Sam poster right now the way you on point.
Come on
Okay?
now.
You starting to get your points now. You see what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah,
just
you
as
hear it too?
hey, just as loud as I'm gonna be about telling you you on some bullshit. I'm gonna be just as loud as telling you, all right now, I'm on your side now. Now you cooking. Okay, you hibachi right now. All right.
Let me. You
I'm
may not
feeling
like
that.
this point. You know,
Here we go.
Don't fuck this up for me, Q.
Here we go.
God
I was
damn.
about to say,
God
here you
damn it,
go.
Q.
we really got to keep
Oh.
it too. We still got bags to put up. So I just want to say this part. I wanted to say it earlier. I think because I want to respond to not respond. I want to talk about the Ryan Clark to RG3.
Oh my God.
Come on now.
Um,
Yeah, come on now. Your favorite topic.
I don't actually want to talk about that topic. I want to compare this to
What?
people commenting on people's lives and how it affects people's lives.
Uh-huh.
Okay, kind of explain it because I'm kind of in the dark of it too.
All right, so RG3 said something about Angel Reese.
He said that Angel Reese hated Kaylin Clark and the
Oh
way
yeah,
that,
okay, because that's where Joe got
Yep.
the Jordan versus Bird. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Which was a funny ass joke. Okay,
hilarious.
Okay. RG3 is a cornball who is married to a white woman.
Okay.
Now, Ryan Clark.
Nothing like Q being a P that's married to a white woman. Come on now.
Appreciate that.
Come on, somebody.
Ryan Clark then responds to RG3 and says things like, "You have
you gotta get your
Hold on.
Wi-Fi together, brother. Yeah. You gotta get your Wi-Fi together, brother.
I don't know if they shoot. I don't know if they're shooting outside or if it's fireworks. It's crazy.
What they gotta do with the Wi-Fi? Okay, that's the Wi-Fi. Okay. I hear you.
My back.
Yeah, you got. He said he went on to say what now?
Yeah, so Ryan Clark went on to say that he was you never came home to a black woman, you disrespecting black women. Like he was defending Angel Reese. And I'm butchering exactly what he said. So like probably go check.
I wish I had that. If I'd have known what we was gonna talk about, I definitely would have got the clip.
And then he also talked about RG3's wife and says, "I've met your wife.
She's more than that." I heard that part. Yeah.
She's much more than you describing because RG3 is also the guy that says, milk and I like that, or like it's wild. Like he can be the wild guy.
Yeah.
So, the only black guy in the frat house type of nigga. Like the only black guy in the white frat house.
Yeah, type nigga.
But I want to compare that to the Pap and Remy thing and just say a lot of the reason why I feel like relationships fail is because of what happens outside of it, not what happens inside of it.
Okay.
Like this is me being candid too. Dr. Umar has fucked my brain up before in my household.
Why?
Just like somebody says something enough in the ethos, you'll start to believe it.
About what? What are you talking about? What part?
Just general, like I don't want to put me in the situation, so take me out of it. But I just feel like
that blacks should marry each other is what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that in general.
I'm trying to find out because you're just making it a broad statement.
People on the internet can affect your real life relationship inside of your house, even if your real life relationship inside of your house is good.
No, I agree.
And
that's a fact.
I agree.
And it's fucked up that it can happen, especially when it comes to something as interracial dating. But like you could be happy.
But no, even the dates, take me on $200 dates, or
like
Cheesecake
Factory shit. I need a man to make this much money and all that shit. Yeah, fam, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but even the Rem and Pap stuff. Like
I've even heard arguments about men opening doors for women and stuff like that, like the chivalry arguments and stuff like that. So
you could,
I get what you're saying.
We all on TikTok, we all on Instagram. We could listen to that shit enough to the point where it'll.
That's when you got to get out the apps. I tell niggas, bro.
But you know what? Hold on, and I'm finna sound like probably an after school special, but I don't give a fuck, fam. I don't care how much I hear shit on the internet, bro. Like it's the internet, and I've learned a long time ago that if you start listening to the internet and people that don't got no real effect on your fucking life,
and that shit ain't real too,
and the internet is not real, bro.
It's not a real place.
If somebody can talk problems into your relationship, it might already be a problem there.
Ooh, come on now.
No, I still think we create.
That's wrong.
We create problems in our relationship that don't exist.
But no, because if I can I don't care how many times if I say something that if I say like how do I put it? And I'm not trying to do anything real to your relationship, but if I say that you get online and be like, man, your girl should definitely be cooking for you every day. Otherwise, she shouldn't be no wife. She shouldn't be no wife. But for 20 years, that hasn't been a problem for you. And for 20 more years, it's probably not. But if in the back of your mind, somewhere in your heart, you've been wanting this woman to cook a home cooked meal, somebody screaming out on the internet is going to start making that little seed turn into a flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's not, I hear you. You get what I'm saying? So, but if it's not really a problem, Like
it shouldn't even be
it
a
shouldn't even
problem.
affect. People get on the
Yeah,
internet all the time talking about your woman should never serve you on a paper plate. They've been screaming that shit since 2000, whatever. Let
man,
me tell
what
you what's in my motherfucking house: some paper
paper
plates, and it's never
plates,
gonna change. And I
paper
don't mean
plates,
that my
and
wife.
plastic cups, nigga.
And I don't mean that my wife loves me no less or that she don't care about me no less. But those are the type of things that as a man, if you're insensitive about that, or that's already something that is in your brain and maybe it's tucked away, those are the type of things that start to come out because you're hearing this over and
Yeah,
over
over.
and
Yeah,
over.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I can't, I can't let somebody that's not within these four walls affect what's
effect.
going
Yep.
on in here unless it's really already going on in here.
Yeah,
I think you're right, Seth, but I think that a lot of the content that's on the internet today is rooted in why relationships don't work or why relationships do
Oh
work.
my
That's like
man.
God, you're not
all of the
all bro.
content, and it's
I
like
hate it, bro.
I hate
all.
it to death.
I've explained this as many years of damn near as we've been doing the
That's
pod,
why
bro.
I always hated
I
pods
hate it,
like
bro.
that's
Yeah,
why I hated pods like tonight's conversation.
yeah,
Because it's
bro.
always
Seven
women,
at the
women this.
table and yeah, all
Yeah,
them shits,
bro.
But
bro. That shit.
these things are working, like, bro, whatever is working for, and like, here's the other part that I feel like the world just needs
I
to
hate
acknowledge.
that shit because everybody's relationship ain't the same, fam.
Ain't the same.
It's
So
not.
what worked for you might not work for me, fam.
Also, bro,
So
relationship is very
so to give this
difficult.
cookie cutter like example or answer to a question like, okay, you could just do this, this, and this, and it's gonna work for you. Like, no, that's not gonna work for me, fam.
Hey,
Mhm.
relationships are like recipes. Depending on who
Man,
cooking it is how it's gonna taste.
exactly, bro.
Man, listen,
Exactly.
and they tough, fam.
They are,
Man,
fam.
Nigga, every day the work gotta start, nigga.
And it's
bro.
different. It's different toughs, nigga. Like your tough is different from Seth's
Every
tough and different from somebody
Man,
else's tough.
else
Like,
is
you know what
tough.
I'm saying?
Like I can't imagine what you go through. Like, I could say that I've been somewhere at your stage, newly married, first kid. I might have been at that stage, but still you might be
Nah,
going up
fam,
against different
they ain't
things. And
in, bro. Pause.
we
They
that's
ain't,
true.
ain't
bro.
they about to
Y'all
be
who,
a
but
years
see,
in, bro.
and so guess
Two
what? So
kids.
that's how I know I can't relate because shit, I was only like 4 or 5 in when we had our first son. You get what I'm saying? So like being in
Yeah,
year
bro.
5 versus being in year 8, maybe if I waited till year 8, I'm a little more prepared.
Yeah,
Maybe if
come
you
on now.
do it in year 5, you may not be so nervous because y'all thinking about how old are we? What are we gonna be you like in 10
Yeah,
years for our kid? Whereas as for me, I'm thinking, damn, like I don't even know if I'm in the career I really want to be at. I haven't found my
yeah.
passion yet, and I got this
hmm
kid coming into the world
And I
and
gotta
I'm just
provide.
doing, and I gotta provide. Dog, it's like I said, man. Just because, like the recipe could say the same, the recipe could say relationship, but how you cook that motherfucker is
Yeah,
exactly
exactly,
is
bro.
gonna be different with
Yeah,
everybody's hands who touch it, bro.
that's a fact.
And that's why I don't like the whole. I don't like a lot of those women this and men that like
Yeah, bro.
podcasts. It's great for entertainment. It's entertaining for sure. Like cool, men versus women. Oh, the fight. Yeah, men you do this, women you do
Yeah,
this.
dog.
Pussy ain't a gift. Two pussies is. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah,
Um, like that's the conversations. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like I get tired of that shit. So
I
when
do too,
people be
fam.
so when people were showing like everybody was like, oh, I love tonight's conversation. I use that pod as an example, one, because they're not around no more and I don't feel like I'm hating. But I hated it. Like it just didn't
No,
it did
we always voiced our hate for that shit, bro.
disdain. Yeah,
Yeah.
disdain. It's like, bro, like it's the same shit, bro. It's a nigga with a hat on with some dangly earrings with some glasses.
No,
It's a
I hate the other nigga, the nigga that joined them that's doing it separate now and shit.
that's doing it separate now and shit.
Yeah,
Like, dog, it's
with
a
the hat, he had the hat
yeah,
with the two
bro.
chains, and he always just sitting there spewing some shit that I've never seen your woman.
Oh my
One,
god, bro.
where is she at? Like, dog, I get it, fam, but like
Single
you said,
people,
it's very entertaining.
and then that's like me, and I'm gonna sound bogus and shit. Single people shouldn't have relationship podcasts.
Man, what?
Exactly.
Unreal.
You can't even
It's
tell me
only,
what the inside of
it's
the club
only
is like.
given that I think that anybody giving anybody an opinion about why relationships aren't successful or why relationships are successful, it's just very like it's reality TV. It's meant to be entertaining at its best, and you're a character.
Yeah.
You're no different from academics or Lauren LaRosa, or because every single thing that's in our culture, from Diddy to Rim and Pap to everything, 90% of the things that pop up on our feed are rooted in some sort of failed relationship. And here's my opinion on why it's failed. And it's like, of course, outside of the Diddy stuff, which was wild, nigga, this shit is tough. Nigga, everybody got to get up every day, look at their spouse, and figure it out.
Man, and figure out why I still love your ass.
Man, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do I
Shit.
like
Or be nicer to you, or you be nicer to me, or like, no matter what it is, fam.
bro?
It's yeah. But I wanted to connect that to the Ryan shit and to the Rim and Pap shit.
No, that's some good shit. Like, I do believe like the Ryan Clark shit. It bothers me because one, both of them I feel like are taking shit way too personal for a sports matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all are sports analysts. Keep that shit sports. If you have a legit reason why you feel some way about this, let that man have his opinion. Like, that's the part where I feel like Ryan overstepped. Niggas can
Yeah.
have their opinion. Niggas can say, hey, I really do think Angel Reese hate this bitch.
Yeah.
She might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers in sports hate each other all the time.
All
It
the time,
happens.
bro.
So why the fuck are y'all taking this so personal? Ryan Clark is, to me, is the type of nigga that just over whoop for niggas. He gonna over whoop it for the black chick. Oh,
Yeah.
black this, black that. Like, and I'm black as a motherfucker, and I have so much black pride. But niggas ain't always right, fam.
That's a fact.
What Kaylin, like, and I saw the play, and just to kind of speak on that play, just to bring a little sports into it, the play wasn't that fucking bad for Angel Reese to
Yeah.
get up and act like that. She really swiped down at the ball, trying to make a play at the ball, and hit her hard enough to make sure she couldn't go up for the and one.
Yeah.
That's a normal foul.
That's
Angel
a normal
Reese
guard foul on a big man.
on a big. So for Angel Reese to get up and react like that, yes, it does look like you have a little more animosity for this bitch. It's like being in class and you wait for the bully that's picking on everybody to pick on you just so you can bust him in his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was waiting on a reason.
Do you think that the race thing between Angel and Caitlyn is good for the WNBA?
Yes, because no matter what, no matter how you're gonna look at anything like that, man, publicity like that, that's what's gonna fuel revenue.
Yeah.
Revenue is fueled by what we all know is hatred.
Hence the Magic and Bird shit.
Hence the match, which was a great comparison, by the way.
No, I mean, because if you're looking at it like it's the Great White Hope versus the natural black,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. So the fact that the WNBA was looking for that great rivalries create revenue.
Yep.
So now that you got every time Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play each other, it's gonna be a sold out. The same way when Iowa showed up anywhere in college, but especially when they play LSU.
LSU, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're finally starting to get these good games and great rivals out of these women. That's what's gonna generate revenue. You a money nigga. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, Q. You got money.
Like Q, you a money
The hat
nigga,
you got on, the $75 hat you got on, nigga.
bro.
Chill out.
Like
What?
Like, bro,
It ain't 75.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that the
It
same
was
Q.
80.
I'm saying that
It
the
was
same
80.
Q. You're analytical. So
Hold on, let me look this up. I know
to
that.
me, your
motherfucker at least
Q is analytical. He gonna look into the deeper reasons for stuff. The reason why the WNBA and women's basketball right now is starting to shoot through the moon, one, because they're all the talent ain't on UConn no more, and two, they're starting to have great games and great rivalries with great athletes. So now people are looking not only at Paige Beckers,
I know I was
but they're
right.
looking at Caitlin Clark. They're looking at the Angel Reeses. They're looking at Flau'jae from out of LSU. All of these great games people are waiting for with women now. But add a little bit of hate to that.
Man, listen, storyline go far. Love and hip hop, fam. Love and hip hop go far.
Hey,
little love and hip hop.
storylines is it.
That's it right there, ain't it?
Chill out, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. That's it right there, right? Oh,
Hey,
okay.
dude. That's some fed shit you just did, boy. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold you,
that's a
bro.
hat right there, ain't it?
That's some fed shit.
That's some
That's
fake.
some that's some dry snitching there, boy.
Come on
Should
now.
You
have
should
got
have
the should have got
Shit,
should have
this
got
ain't
the
the hat
brown
you was
one
talking
too.
about.
you
I don't
That's
think I paid that. How much was that hat, dude? Don't say it. Don't say it.
$70. It was 65. I'm sure with tax because you bought it in Miami. The tax is higher.
Who said I bought it
About
in
75.
Miami? What
Where you
you
buy that,
know?
bro? There's only.
Damn.
I know you bought it in the store. You didn't buy it online, bro, because it's a
Q,
fitted hat. So you had to find your
Q,
size. So you put on multiple hats, tried it
Dude,
on.
hey
who do
Q,
you think?
I'm
What
hey
snitching,
Q,
world,
bro.
dude?
I'm snitching now,
Q,
fam. Fuck
hey
that
Q,
shit, bro. I'm
hey
tired
Q.
of
The
this shit.
nigga sounded like
I'm
he was there, didn't
Yeah, I'm snitching
he? It
now,
sound like
bro. I'm
it
tired of
sound
me
like
being the only nigga that's got to go down for these crimes, bro. Like, nah, fam. It ain't
Dude,
just
you
me.
way more fashionable than me, fam. I seen your shoe closet.
That's how I know how much it cost.
bro, that shoe closet was crazy. When Dooch posted that shit,
Nah, chill out,
oh
son.
my
Chill out, son. You
God,
know what
bro.
I'm saying? I'm doing some content behind that one coming up for this
My nigga,
project.
Like,
my
you
nigga
got shoes
forgot he
like a
got more
house.
shoes than niggas got in this house. The niggas
Come
got in
on
their
now,
cribs.
man.
Nigga, whole
I was
collection.
looking for the Air Bacons because they was talking about they coming out at the end of the year and shit. You know what I'm like? I've been had these. You know what I'm saying? They had these.
I said, Jock, let's get those. Which
You know
one?
what I'm saying? Bo Jacksons, they just came out. Oh, I've been at them. I had the old
So
pair. You know
listen,
what I'm saying?
I'm already in
Ah,
trouble. Let's go ahead
shit.
and do
I
this
can't fit them
magic
now because
video.
the fucking sizes. My fucking. I think I got what's that shit where your feet get big? I got
What?
that.
Flat
Whatever
foot,
it is. Gout. Whatever that shit is.
Gout,
Make it.
nigga.
you got
Say
gout.
gout.
They make
Nigga,
it.
goddamn, bro.
Or
That's
make it. I
serious.
swear to God, bro.
Listen,
I wear a 9.5 now. Either the shoes got smaller or my feet getting bigger, bro.
Shoes definitely got smaller, bro. They making different shoes,
Oh,
bro.
okay. Say less. I'm
Or
talking
is it
about
the
the
shoes
same
from back in
shoe
the day
though.
that got smaller, or
material,
new shoes you
material
buy
wise,
every
though.
time?
Maybe the
I don't
materials
know
have
because it
changed.
depends on the shoe and shit. Like my Jordan ones, they still feel the same, but other shoes like that's got a little tight right here.
Man, you need to go get some Hokas. You know what I'm
Nah, I
saying? Your
ain't
feet
fucking
ain't
with no
the
Hokas.
same,
I
See,
ain't
man.
there
fucking
you
Get
with
some
go
no
with that
Hokas.
support.
bullshit again,
I
Q.
ain't fucking with no
Get some
Hokas.
support.
Q, Q, there you go with that bullshit again.
I ain't fucking with no Hokas, no, bro.
Q, Q,
I get some
Q,
New Balance. I ain't fucking with no Hokas, bro.
I gotta go
Q,
buy some new
Q.
balances.
There you go with that fuck shit again.
Yeah,
I keep
yeah,
telling you, it's
No, I
like you
got them
dribble
back.
in and you dribble out. Q, what's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
Like,
I got them. Hold on. Let me do my bags and put those real quick. Let
Yeah,
me do
that's
my
what
bag.
making pull. Yeah, cause y'all close. Y'all a little over an hour now. Come
hey,
on now.
no, no,
Yeah, I'm
I
over
ain't
the
gonna lie.
already
Courtney
been
letting me
yelling.
cook. Courtney letting me
Yeah.
cook. She done got a couple of laughs in the background. I'm cool.
Sarah's not.
He
Sarah's
said I'm
not back there.
cooling. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Q on the timer right now, so go ahead.
yeah,
Uh,
no, yeah.
so my guy getting married, and I have a suit, but the suit doesn't fit me the way, right? So I wanted to go buy a suit. I
Talking about
googled best
Renz?
place. Renz get
Yeah, come on
married.
now. He
Congrats,
part of the
Renz.
family. Yeah, shout out to Renz, bro. I just got
Shout out
my
to
suit tailored for that. Yeah.
I went.
Taylor.
Yeah,
So I went.
I'm
Damn.
in the actual wedding and I ordered some shit. The pants was super long, jacket all kind of so I had to go get that shit.
So I go pick a day, find a bunch of suit places, but I wanted a little bit more than just like the lowest version.
You trying to be like John at yours.
So, hey, listen, I'm trying. So,
Shout out John.
Oh, John got his
so
shit off at Q shit.
Man had a
I was
fire ass
ready.
suit on. He had a tuxedo,
Oh,
I think he had on. I don't even
He was
think that nigga
ready
had a
too.
suit on. That nigga had a tuxedo, nigga.
damn. He did you like that, Q?
Tailored. That motherfucker was tailored to the T, nigga. Like,
No, this is bullshit I'm about to say about myself though. So I googled the place. I don't like wearing suits, right? I finally feel like I discovered my style too, and I like the way I dress a lot. And suits is
this is
not in my.
gonna be funny. I can't wait.
So I Google, right? It's in Buckhead, which should have told me from the jump because
That
Buckhead
just
is
some
too
bullshit.
ritzy for me.
Yeah.
It's called Suit Supply. In my
Oh
brain,
shit.
Ooh, you might as well went to
in my-
Men's Warehouse.
no,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Men's Warehouse.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was expensive?
Like, yes, not just expensive. The dude told me the truth, and I wasn't prepared for the truth. The truth is, I can't buy a suit because you could buy a suit off the rack and tailor it to you, or you can get a whole
Suit made.
joint
Yeah.
suit made.
You might as well went to the one up here, the
Bro, I'm 5.
Nicky
Giovanni's.
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 Bro, listen. Listen, here's the
Which
truth. and I
has
know-
fine suits. That's why I got my one for Juju. Juju. That's where we went for Juju wedding.
Listen, bro. I'm 5'6", $185, $180 on a good day.
You
Niggas
badly
like,
proportioned?
Hey, hold
I'm
on,
badly proportioned, bro.
you been lifting?
Yeah, bro. I lift up my
Nah,
stomach
he,
every day. It's a six pack. I do CrossFit. Don't-
nah,
Okay,
bro. He
what?
badly proportioned. I already knew what it was.
No, but there's nothing I could do to the point where I'm trying to suit on. I'm like, dog, it's not. I'm not gonna choose to be uncomfortable for this long and spend this amount of money. He like, just do the custom then.
Ooh, and that's your
Come on now.
language.
Let
He
me
Come
talk
on
talking
some
now.
your
fake prices
language.
at you. The off the rack was 5, and 5 without tailoring, 5 without nothing. So 5 is
You
really
said
6.
5K.
500. Wow, who do you think I am?
5K.
My fault. My fault. I thought. My bad.
Right?
Definitely.
So
So
we all talking
500.
about both.
5K,
500
right?
for the suit
No, no,
It's 500 without
5K,
tailoring.
right? Q.
without
5K.
tailoring. How much was the
No.
tailoring?
Tailoring between, let's just say $650 for the suit.
Yikes. $150 for tailoring?
It was everything.
you
It was
gotta
the pants. It was the
you
shirt.
gotta
It
come
was
up here and fuck with my
Wait.
African guy, bro.
Wait, you talking about another
it wasn't just
1.5? Hey, yeah, Q.
You got it.
Hey, you got it, P.
so then he go, I think you should get the custom
Which is
stack.
man, hell no.
10?
And he made a good listen, I just bought I got a custom shirt. I didn't get the
Yeah.
custom suit.
10 of
But
them
here's the
things.
mag. I'm the mag because now I
You-
still don't have a suit. And I'm running out of time, which means
Better go to
I have
Macy's or something, bro.
Yeah.
no, but it's like also don't want to. Here's the other thing that I did too.
Go to
This is my other-
KNG, bro.
Yeah, it's a KNG here. It's a KNG outlet here.
Shit, go to Burlington.
Hold on, wait. You said outlet, nigga?
It's a KNG outlet here.
Hey, go there.
I got all my
Go there.
time.
Can
Go
you
to
go there and
Burlington.
FaceTime me? Can you go there and FaceTime me?
Go to Burlington.
Listen, I got you.
I'll send you a couple of
think I'm
hundred, you know?
Go to H&M.
I'm gonna go. No, but see, that's the point. Is like I spent every time I go to a wedding or wherever doing it that route, and I always feel uncomfortable. The point of me going to this place was I want to
you didn't
feel
feel
as good.
Yeah.
I want to feel as good as I look.
Talk your
And shout
shit,
out to
Q.
John. That shit still haunt me. Like, nigga, you look better than me at my wedding, bro. I want to look good.
And he had on a tuxedo, bro. He didn't have on a
But it
suit.
look nice. Nigga look nice.
Hey, that's dope.
Nigga look like James Bond, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You look like yeah, Black James Bond.
That's fire.
No, he
I'm
killed
back
it.
on myself. So
He
I'm
killed
gonna go buy the suit. I'm not even gonna bullshit you.
So what you gonna get the bando?
Bando. I'm gonna spin the bando.
All right.
It's custom. You get
Q. Hey Q. Hey Q. I got a bridge called the Home Bridge. You know what I'm saying? For sale.
Listen, I'm not
Not for sale.
What?
Bridge for sale.
Look nice, bro. But suits are different though, bro. It's the only item of clothing.
When are you going to wear it again? Fam?
Again, that's the problem.
Every time
you just said you don't wear suits, bro. Like
weddings. I'm also getting a little higher in my job. I need something that's going
when I
to
went
be.
to, I rented a tux.
Bro.
When I went to, I rented a suit.
I
When
need
I
a
went
suit.
to,
I need a suit.
when I went to
What?
Weave wedding, I rented one.
There you go.
I know I ain't gonna wear one like that. Hell no.
I'm salty. I had to pay for my suit for real shit. That nigga ain't wearing that shit no more. Yes, nigga. That's why I got it tailored. If I need a suit, now I got a suit. I got a brown one. I got a black one and I got a brown one.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get another one.
Suits at?
I done lost a lot of weight though.
Where the sweatpants suit at is crazy.
Hey, Q, I feel you.
Man,
He wanted a sweatpants
bro,
suit coat with a hood on it.
Bro, I wish I can get the Nike Tech, bro. Like if I want the
They
Nike
got
Tech
it,
suit,
bro.
the Nike Tech suit.
They got it with the trench coat, fam. We seen it at Lennox when we was in Atlanta.
I swear to God, I'll go get it.
I
Cause
promise you, they
I
have it,
need
fam.
that. I need that, bro. I can't be out here in these regular suits, bro. That shit made me look like a principal.
All right, y'all going over your limit, man. Come on now, hit him with your
Hey,
mag. Wear put
that was
on.
my mag. My put on is going to be. The fuck is we watching? That neighbors, that enemies and neighbors show with John Hamm on Apple TV is
Oh,
cracking.
you talking about your neighbors and friends or something like
Your
that?
neighbors and friends on Apple
Yep,
TV, fam.
yep. That
Dead
shit
crack.
cold. It's
Dead crack.
cold.
Yeah,
Yes,
fam.
I fuck with that.
All right.
What you got?
Where you want to
What's
go?
that?
Go ahead, sir.
I figured out my mag. My mag got to be the Indiana Pacers organization.
See, and I'm about to give mags to niggas that feel this way, fam.
I hate them, bro.
Wait,
I
why
ain't
you
gonna lie,
magging
bro.
in?
Because they
Because
beat the Bucks.
see, and that's hate.
Wait,
I
because they what?
know. You know what? Along with me giving them a mag, I'm a mag too for hating them.
Y'all,
That
that's
make it all right.
hate, bro.
That make it. That make.
Them
I
niggas
know.
just
I'm
good,
hating,
bro. They good, fam. We gotta just admit it, fam. They good. They
man.
went to the fam. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, bro. They
Nigga,
Fuck them niggas,
good,
bro.
bro.
you going for the Knicks?
I'm not going for anybody
I'm
right
going
now.
for the
My
Knicks.
team is out.
I'd rather see the Knicks win than Pacers.
If I want to see
You
anybody, it's
gotta
my
see
boy
Pacers.
SGA, fam. That's my nigga. I fuck with SGA.
And quite frankly, I don't want nobody out the East to really get it. So yeah, I'm hating. I'm just hating across the board.
See,
I mean, really, it's the
that's
Timberwolves.
just
Timberwolves would
hate,
be
bro.
the only guy I want to see Ant win one. But besides
My
that,
my put on is probably this movie on Peacock too called I think it's called like With Love, and it got like Marshawn Lynch in there playing like a hitman, and that nigga is funny, dog, bro. Like I don't know what we got to do to get Marshawn Lynch in more
Act
movies,
more,
bro.
yeah.
Nigga, but we need it, bro. We need that nigga on television and to protect him as long and as much as possible.
Yeah, man. He the
Cause
one that said,
golly,
he the one that said, take care of your chicken, man.
take care
take
of
care
your
of your
fucking
goddamn shit.
chicken, bro. He like we gotta protect that nigga.
He said that a
Also,
long ass time ago too, bro. Take care
also,
of your
bro,
chicken,
it's some
man.
funny shit, bro. Like that I know this probably been on the internet for a while, but I seen my students at Pies do this shit, and that shit be so funny. When like a nigga be talking to a girl and his guy walk up and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna send you back that 2 G's you threw me
The hate,
last
dirty
week."
macking. They do that
Nah,
shit. Okay,
They
what?
do that in
bro,
high
they
school.
doing
Oh,
it.
the uplift. The
They doing it
uplift.
to uplift.
Oh, I fuck with
Dog,
that. I
they
fuck with
walk.
that.
So like, if you
Yeah.
talking to a chick, dude, and I just walk past, like, hey, dude, hey, and hey, I'm gonna make sure I send you that bread back, bro. I appreciate that little 3 G's you threw me. And then the nigga who be talking to him be like, yeah, man, that was just a little pocket change, bro. Don't even worry about it,
To
man. Just
put
get it back to
on.
me
I
when you
fuck with
can.
that. I fuck
Hey,
with that.
bro, put your niggas on like that, bro.
I
Like, if
fuck
you
with
see
that.
your nigga macking on the 10, bro, make like shine some light on that nigga. Cause
Throw
you
a
know,
lob to that nigga,
go a
man.
lot.
They
Cause
got to be funny
even
as
though
hell
that
seeing high
seems,
school niggas doing that to high school niggas,
bro,
fam.
No,
even
because I
though
see the opposite of niggas dirty macking on. I
dirty
see that
macking and that
online.
shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, these niggas be hyping it up. And I'm like, bro, even if because I thought about it deeper than that. Because even if they know, the girl know that her friend playing like that, that's gonna let her guard down all the way. She gonna start laughing. She gonna think it's funny, and now your guy's in a better position to possibly to land the plane, bro. Like, just look out for your niggas. Like,
Yeah, man.
me and Q out the game. You know what I'm saying? So
Dude, talk to
if I
Garrett
see,
too, ain't
Damn, what niggas on, bro?
you? You not out the
Q,
game.
wow, Q,
Damn.
hey.
My bad,
Hey,
that's peace.
yo,
I ain't said nothing.
that's pieces of bitch. You got
Nah, Deuce
damn,
been
I
throwing
fucking
positive
See,
energy
niggas be
all
how
last.
niggas be talking about niggas lives, bro. See,
bro, positivity, bro. Like damn,
yeah,
positivity.
man.
Hey man, L's in the chat for
I
that,
don't
bro.
know,
Let's
fam.
throw.
Maybe I am, maybe I ain't.
Hey, we got to get
Niggas,
some L's in the chat for that. Q, come on now, L's in the chat
That's
for that one, man. 'Cause
crazy,
shout
dog.
out to the
That's
Streamer
man,
University. I ain't
I
know
crazy.
was
just
just
like
gonna
Duke.
say shout out to Streamer University too. They
Look
been
at
going
it, dog.
crazy.
Dude, what you got, Max? Put on.
I don't know. I might give you my mag. Like, damn, you gonna speak on my business? That's crazy.
Oh, dog.
Nah, my
Speak
Nah,
on
mag is
my
gonna be
business, though,
like I
bro.
said. My mag is gonna be people that's hating on the Pacers, man. Like, and that's hating on Tyrese Halliburton, calling that nigga corny, bro. Like, he corny now that the nigga winning. He act like a normal light skinned nigga to me, bro.
I don't
But
think he
that's
corny. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't hating on dog. I'm hating that they winning, but I ain't hating on him as a person. Like
Like,
I ain't hating on that
you
nigga.
seem less corny to me than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum seems more corny than Tyrese Halliburton to me.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey, you know what? And the reason why I love those two comparisons is because of the Olympics and how both of those niggas was handling not playing.
yeah, bro.
Halliburton was living his
I'm
best
out here, bro.
fucking
I'm
life.
about to go play with the Raptors,
To
nigga.
go play with us. Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm out here. I ain't getting in the game. I'm
I'm
out here.
cool. Bro,
Yeah,
that nigga was living his greatest life out
life.
there and got a
And I
gold
got a
medal.
medal. You know what I'm saying? And I
Got a
got a gold
gold.
medal. Like, what we talking
No,
about?
bro. Yeah, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would think Tatum is a little more corny than Halliburton.
Bro,
And Halliburton is
y'all
from
remember what he did when they won? He did the fake Kobe shit, like all that shit.
uh,
That's
Yeah,
corny,
but
dog.
it's a good comparison.
Halliburton
Halliburton
from
did the Reggie
Wisconsin.
Miller.
Huh?
He from Wisconsin for sure. He did the Reggie Miller.
That's
Who
what I'm.
did do that?
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton. Did.
But
Halliburton.
they did choke,
He did
nigga.
the
What you
choke.
talking about? They was up like 10.
Hey,
The
They was up like
point I'm
hey,
making
I
a
ain't gonna hold
dub,
you. I ain't
bro.
gonna hold you. That shit was kind of funny.
that shit was no to me though. One was more sincere than the other one. The Tyrese
No,
one was
bro.
more sincere. It seemed more legit.
Because nigga, we
Yeah,
just
no,
came
because he
back,
really
bro.
just
Nigga, yeah.
he
We
took
just
the
came back with
opportunity.
like 8
Yeah.
minutes ago. We was down like
He did.
15 or some shit like
Yeah,
that. fam.
the Jason Tatum one looked like he
The
was
Jason
practicing
Tatum,
in the
oh
mirror.
my god, like when he was like, dog, get out of here.
But oh
He was
my
practicing it in the
god,
mirror. Yeah.
dog
Like,
was
dog,
like,
get out of here, bro. But my put on is gonna be it's a documentary called I don't know how to say it though. I always get it fucked up. Tylenol.
Tylenol?
Tylenol.
Tylenol?
Yeah, that. I
What
always
is
get
that?
that. Hey,
Dude, you
man,
can't say Tylenol?
I'm dyslexic, bro. Y'all making fun of my ailment? Y'all making fun of
Steph ain't
my
said
ailment?
shit, bro.
You two the smartest niggas I know. Niggas would put
y'all
bad
making
words
fun of my
together.
ailment? I know what the name of it. I just can't say it, bro. That's crazy, man. It be your own people, bro.
Shit,
Say
bro.
Tylenol, bro. Come on, say it with me.
Tylenol. That's how you say it, right?
He joking, Seth. He gotta be joking.
I'm not joking, bro. Say it. Tylenol. There you go.
That's peace.
Man, y'all, that's crazy, bro. I thought y'all was my friends,
Hey,
bro.
bro, I ain't laughing, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't use this shit, so I don't say it. How you say it again?
I got you, bro.
Tylenol. Tylenol.
You can say it.
Tylenol.
Here go a question. Here go a question. We can edit into this. Is there a word that you can't spell if your life depended on it?
Tylenol. How you spell it? Yeah, I'll spell it now, nigga.
I can't spell Tylenol either. But
Exactly. My niggas just laughed at me and shit.
Tylenol.
Okay.
This nigga a teacher.
I don't know.
This nigga spell. Hey,
this nigga's a teacher.
Can you spell financial?
I'm not a teacher.
I know how to spell financial. I know how to spell cash, nigga.
Sure. Can you spell restaurant? Can you spell restaurant?
I can spell it. RESTAURANT.
Can you spell Wednesday, nigga?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, you got to do it like that. That's how you do it. What about tomorrow?
Yeah, come on now.
TOMM.
Nope. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't no 2 M's, nigga.
One
M, 2 R's, nigga.
Niggas lying. They lied.
Yeah, while niggas laughing at me, nigga, you can't even spell tomorrow.
Nigga, I can say tomorrow, bro. You can't say tomorrow,
nigga.
You can't even spell tomorrow. No, my put on is gonna be Tylenol murderers. It's about a dude. They thought that he was putting like a synthetic drug in the pills and shit, and come to find out that it was coming from the factory, from the testing, like the testing they was doing it. So just watch it because it's crazy because the way they try to kind of put it together and shit. This nigga later on got included into like a rape charge or some shit like that. So, and he ended up getting off on the murder shit and dying like they don't know what happened and shit. So, but a bunch of people die. A bunch of people die off of the pills, It was in Chicago. Like it was a specific store that they was buying them from that day. So
Damn.
It's a dope one. I seen that one, and I just watched the Brett Favre one too, which was crazy.
Oh, the Untold Brett Favre.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. Was that a good one?
Yeah, it was good. It was kind of short, but yeah, it was good.
Hey, did y'all watch
his doc, or is it somebody else doc on him?
No, it's like somebody else is on him.
Doc on him. Yeah.
Hey, did y'all watch the one with Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, I watched that one too.
That's like Untold, the shooting guard.
Yeah.
They told a story about the guns in the locker room. I didn't know a lot of that shit. That was a real good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't know all that shit afterwards. Like the nigga shot somebody else. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah,
and he got off.
Yeah, he got off because he knew what's the name.
Who's the other guy again? Who's the other guy?
I forgot his name, bro.
What the fuck was his fucking name?
Damn.
What is his name, dog? Hold on, I'm by a computer.
Hold on, Gilbert Arenas doc. Javaris Crittenton.
Creighton, yep.
Creighton, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. He ended up shooting somebody, trying to shoot somebody else, and shot a girl. Yeah, and shot and killed a girl
that was standing next to the nigga he was trying to hit.
Yep. Yeah, because he got robbed. But
yep, they was treating that nigga.
That one and the Osama bin Laden one is good too, bro.
Heard about that one, but I ain't watched it.
It's like it's a 3-part joint, but yeah, they talk about 9/11. They talk about them trying to figure out how they can get them, and then the switch from Bush to Obama, and how the pressure was on Obama to get him, and then they actually explained the night and shit that they wouldn't got him.
Hey, didn't the one dude sit with Joe Budden who did it?
Yep, he's in the documentary because he's the one that actually shot him and shit.
Yeah, I know that interview with him and Joe Budden was real good.
Yeah, I fuck with that one, and I fuck with the one that Joe did with the dude that was in the tower and shit that failed, nigga, and instead stayed alive and shit.
That shit is crazy.
But they got a bunch of good docs because they got a doc on the Oklahoma City bombing, because that was 25 years ago or some shit like that.
That was in Atlanta, right? Or no,
the one in Oklahoma City. Yep. It was like the anniversary was like April 19th or some shit like that. So they dropped a documentary on it.
That's crazy.
Bro, this nigga got 23 years.
Yeah, bro. He ended up doing like 6 or some shit like that. Oh, okay.
6 to 8. Like how many?
Yeah, 10.
Well, it says he was initially sentenced to 23, but was later reduced to 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, he got out on the pardon and shit because he got on the pardon. What's the name? Pops. His pops was like a county official or some shit like that.
And he went to jail for that gun charge, or he went to jail for something?
No, he went to jail for the shooting.
For the for the shooting. It was manslaughter. It was like a manslaughter charge.
Yeah, because
it wasn't homicide. He wasn't
intending. He wasn't intending on hitting her and shit. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I think it was manslaughter.
All right, man. Close it out, brother.
Shout out to the 72 and 10 podcast. Thank you.
I'm Dooch.
I'm Seth.
Shout out to the
the new direction. Shout out to the new direction.
Shout out to Tony, man. The only reason Tony is traveling, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Jalen. She just graduated, so he was out in Atlanta.
Shout out to
all of the grads.
All the graduates.
I was just gonna do that.
Yeah. I was just about to say shout out to him. I went to Dallas for a graduation. Shout out to Jakira. So
yeah, man. Shout out to all the graduates. Shout out to the graduates at Pius High School where I work, man.
Dog, they had it outside, bro. It was 928 motherfuckers graduating, bro.
Woo, that's Dallas.
What?
900
in one school,
and 28 motherfuckers graduating, bro. The whole football field, bro. Yeah. The whole football field was chairs, man. 928 motherfuckers.
Their senior class was
928. Bro, somebody graduated with a 5.7 GPA, bro.
We only got 2 high schools in Wisconsin like that. And my wife went to one of them.
Which one?
Arrowhead. And
Arrowhead is over the 4.0 system.
Bro, 928 and 28 niggas, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was long. It was 3
That's a
hours.
long day.
It was like 4 hours, bro. I'm like,
They can't have no extras. It's just
we left
welcome.
early. It was 9 o'clock, bro, when we left. It started at 7, fam. They was still going. Motherfuckers was still walking across the stage. We hit it, bro.
Yeah, it's time to go, bro.
After baby girl got caught, we out, bro. We going back to the house,
they don't get no time, bro. Like that's how my wife's graduation was,
bro. And the high school was like a block from their house. Oh, we out of here, bro. We walk back home and shit. Like,
how the fuck can you compete with that? Like, you got 928 just in your senior class.
That's my hot take, bro.
How the fuck can like my high school with not even 900 students total?
928 seniors,
bro. Compete with that as a team, as an athletic team?
Yeah.
How could I?
I get it, bro.
That's why Arrowhead went out of state, bro. That's why they win state so much because they have the biggest.
I'm gonna end with a hot take too.
Perimeter, fam, to get as many kids as they can get for football or whatever sport. Shit, Sierra got a state title in field hockey.
I'm gonna end with a hot take, bro. I don't know if there was Indians or whatever. They got to get some deodorant, bro.
Bro, stop. Hey, shout out to
no, that's real.
No, bro, because it's different. It's a different type of.
It's a different funk.
Yeah, bro. They gotta find bro. We gotta find some natural deodorant stuff for them, bro.
Them people.
Respect, King. Respect, King.
Because if you know the people I'm talking about, then you know the smell that I'm talking about.
I know.
People. You can't put it on a whole group of people.
Bro.
I know.
No. Because that was mostly the school is mostly them. So it's mostly them in the crowd.
A lot of curry. A lot of curry.
My Lord, bro.
A lot of curry.
Wow, bro, y'all here said the wild shit.
A lot of curry.
You talking about funk?
It's a lot of different spices.
That shit OC, bro. We gotta figure out something, man.
A lot. Shit gotta change.
We gotta figure out something, bro. That's all I'm saying, fam.
It's gonna be a lot of things out here.
Like I get it. They might not want to put the aluminum on. But they gotta figure out something.
But they need it. They need to strip themselves of those.
Like, bro. I gotta figure. All right.
Yeah, bro. You got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? New direction, man. My fault.
New direction, man. We here.
I should have put that in the front, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. We should have ended on the we should have ended on the cold take because that's
No, it's real though.
It's real though. No. Hey, it's real in the field.
Yeah. All right, guys.
You can't have
all right, buddies.
You will.
All right, buddies.
All right, pal.
Oh shit, no.